Echo review because I was told that Echo wasn't very good.
The best action sequence of Echo's first 3 episodes places the viewer in the headspace of the miniseries' titular character. In an exquisitely
I was trying to get you a deal, bro, you know what I mean?
Alaqua Cox take the character of Maya Lopez from an angry delinquent to formidable killer. This cathartic release is depicted as Maya, a deaf amputee of Choctaw heritage, might experience it, and the results are visceral. The fight plays out amid silence, and the muffled chatter, knocks, shots, and blows traded between her new comrades and soon-to-be adversaries, all underscored by a thumping heartbeat. The dynamic cinematography, brutal choreography, and thrilling cameo from elsewhere in the Marvel Cinematic Universe will whet fans' appetites. But, more importantly, the scene proves that an on-screen fight requires more than just rough and tumble. It should reveal something emotionally consequential about the combatants by the final punch, too. In Maya's case, she's grown up and ready to burn the world down.
Wait, so... Oh, okay, never mind.
Nice job, kid.
Resounding
Echo
success.
is the inaugural release of the MCU's No Prerequisites Necessary Marvel Spotlight banner, but it sure takes its time establishing Maya's links to Marvel fixtures like Wilson Fisk and Clint Barton. That's no bad thing, considering how Daredevil and Hawkeye bucked the tired trends of the superhero studio's colorful PG-13 assembly line output. Echo, like its direct predecessors, is reassuringly gritty, grounded, and unflinching in its violence, with an enticing, culturally rich character journey anchoring its story.
Okay.
In an efficient 30-minute catch-up, newcomers are acquainted with Maya, who Fisk took under his wing following the death of her father, William. The writers acutely reframe Hawkeye from Maya's perspective and firm up her relationship with the Kingpin of New York before shooting headfirst into her mission to hijack his criminal enterprise. They also throw in some typical traumatic childhood origin story to underline why she and her dad left the Choctaw Nation in the first place. The unresolved old wounds of her mother's death add weight to the shift into present day and back to Maya's hometown in Oklahoma. These flashbacks aren't overindulgent, but finely tuned to what viewers need to know before cracking on with Maya's renegade designs.
You represent your people.
A classic Western flavor spices up the street-level stakes of episode 2 and 3. Maya carries out a risky train job, contends with a posse of opportunist rednecks, and brawls with some of Fisk's henchmen at a roller disco. These are darkly entertaining scenes that keep the tension and pace flowing, while Maya's estrangement from her family is unpacked at a more deliberate tempo.
Generations are echoing.
Chasquet Spencer brings an earnest, sweetly flustered quality to the way Maya's Uncle Henry is unwillingly drawn into his niece's criminal schemes. And Graham Greene offers a kindly yet droll performance as her pawn shop owner grandfather Scully. But it's Maya's relationships with the women in her life that make her friction with her family more apparent. Unfortunately, she has limited interactions with her no-nonsense grandmother Chula and her BFF/cousin Bonnie in the first half of the miniseries. Bonnie sticks to the periphery until episode 3, but when her world finally collides with Maya's, it's in a humorously hostile confrontation. There's a matriarchal theme running through the series that's very much linked to Maya's Native American background. Each episode kicks off with a glimpse into the lives of her ancestors. The mystical origin story of
White Wolf Marvel series when? I have no idea.
And even a silent movie-style interlude showcasing the sharpshooting of one underestimated heroine. Maya's superhero moniker, Echo, hints at her advanced abilities.
I'm just looking at it, like, trying to figure out what's going on, you know? They've showed this scene like 15 times.
And agility than the powers of imitation she has in the comics.
They're not really saying anything to sell it, you know what I mean?
These first 3 episodes tee up further interrogation of Maya's emotional journey, but it's top-heavy. Where episode 1 serves up an intense dive into the making of a mafia boss you can root for, the next 2 tip more in favor of the criminal conflict over the familial, which is just aching to have some more clarity and directness of dialogue. Still, directors Sidney Freeland and Catriona Mackenzie deliver enough showmanship, intrigue, and deep-rooted drama to stoke anticipation for where Maya goes next.
You did better than even I expected, Maya.
Echo is a refreshingly gritty, grounded, and unflinchingly violent superhero story.
It just looks like a normal superhero story. It actually looks less than
amid nods to vintage
normal,
westerns and
you know?
crime dramas, Alaqua Cox delivers a culturally
An
authentic
8.
and captivating anti-hero worth rooting for. For more TV reviews, check out what we thought of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off and Rick and Morty Season 7. And
Okay.
for everything else, stick with IGN.
They gave it an 8, man. I mean, maybe it was good. To me, it looks underwhelming. I don't know if everybody else feels the same way. To me, it looks underwhelming. Yeah, it's nothing special. I feel like it's just okay. You know what I mean? 8 might be too high. So, I was thinking maybe like a 6. You know, I haven't seen it, so I can't rate it. But you know, maybe not an 8. I don't know.